Welcome back, everyone. Let's play Strategic Command World War I in the play-by-email multiplayer series with Agrippa Maxenius. This is episode number 3, turn 3 for me, which is the 6th turn overall. I'm unchecking quick animations here because I don't really know. I kind of do like seeing what's going on. So let's see what happened, what transpired in the previous turn. I only recently, at the very end of the last video, or, well, really the end of the last turn, came to the realization that I believe Agrippa is going for a Russia first approach. I think that should become clear very soon. And the exciting thing, of course, is I have not seen this, so this is just completely new. Whatever we see here is going to be news to me as much as it is to you. So, here we go. Okay, I slowed it down if you can't tell. I turned off quick animations. So that was a 2-2. Okay, that was a 1-2. Fantastic. Ooh. That was a 4-1. Not good. We're pretty sure this will be the death blow. Ooh. It was a 2-1, but he held. He held. And there it is. Antwerp down. A final was a 1-1. That is actually okay in my opinion. Okay, here we go. Ooh, a 5. Oh my god, a 5-1. Oh my god. So that may not have been a good idea. Okay, that was an 0-3. Okay, a 3-1. Oh god. A 5-1. Some things have gone better for us. Okay, wow, 5. Good lord. 5-2. Oh my god. That's 4-0. Oh god, 5. Oh my god, 5-1. This is really something. Okay, a 2. A 3. Okay, so this finally 1 has gone our way. 2-3. 3. Oh, okay, it's 3-1. Not good. Another division down. That was an 0-2. 2-0. Wow. The Russians are just incompetent. This is going to be a very, very difficult... okay, we're forcing them to redeploy. And here they come on the western front. Okay, here's the attack. A 6-1. Oh, God. Okay, a 0-1, which was good. We did force their battleship to get involved. That is a 1-1. They still have their dreadnought nearby. What will they do with it? Okay, a 6 again. Oh my god, a 6-1 is just bad. And a 1-1 for their light cruiser. So a much worse turn for us this time. Good lord, it's going so much worse. 2-3, finally some... Ooh, this is going to be bad. Yep, and it is. A 1, a 5-1. Good lord, how did that guy escape my destroyer? Oh, he's probably on search mode. Okay, we found a dreadnought destroyer, which won't be able to do much because no ASW. But he's learned his lesson from me. He knows attacking it is good. Well, we didn't dive very far, did we? Okay. I should also mention there were a few events at the end of the last episode. My god, we lost so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. So that's 2 corps, 2 detachments, and a cavalry corps. And then 3 pre-dreadnoughts sunk. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Antwerp was captured. Kutno was captured. That's not a surprise. Belgium moved its... German morale. Okay, they are going to use unrestricted naval warfare. That's fine. Germany launches unrestricted attacks on trade in St. George's Channel. So we know that where they moved to. So we have disrupted, some of the Swedish-German convoys. Using diplomacy. Both Norway and Sweden provide Germany with raw. The most effective way to stop this would be to use diplomacy first, and then both stop trading with Germany. With enough diplomatic pressure, the Norwegian government will even start providing us with these raw materials instead. Ooh, this would boost our income and war effort at the expense of Germany's without us even having to fire a shot. Ah, okay, that is pretty nice. So maybe we should be using that to... Okay. Secretary for State of War. The Indian Army can quickly make available 2 corps, 1 of infantry, 1 of cavalry, for service in France as an Indian expeditionary force. The infantry are nearly ready to sail, though the cavalry will take a few months to arrive. A few months more to arrive. Would you like to do this, or would you like to have them embark slightly earlier in Egypt? Interesting. I feel like we're holding pretty well. We might even want these in Egypt. 4 divisions, 2 of infantry and 2 of cavalry were sent to Europe to assist in... Okay. In autumn of 1915, the infantry were sent to Mesopotamia, though the cavalry remained on the Western Front, taking part in the offensives of the Somme in 1916 and Cambrai in 1917. This is a tough call. 1914. Well, I think having, like, being able to potentially do a naval amphibious invasion would be huge. I don't know how that will work. France is doing okay. Let me view the map. I might actually have to take some time to think about this. So, like, right now, I feel like we're holding okay. It's a tough one. Do we need 1 corps, 1 cavalry? I don't think so, but what will they do in Egypt? The question is, what will they do in Egypt? Nothing, in my opinion, nothing. They can't do anything. So, we'll just take them. We'll take them. The commander, Foch, is an outstanding officer merit. Yeah, okay. Providing him with the necessary logistics so he can take field will cost us 200 at 50. Okay, yes, we want to do this because it's given us a an HQ. There he is. All right, so good. We'll be purchasing a lot of Russian units. Apparently, they can't hold themselves for crap. And we have a Montenegrin corps. That's nice. And we have 2 British corps. Question is, where can you deploy these? I've never... Oh, yep. You can only deploy these in Portsmouth. Or... this is Portsmouth as well, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, well that's interesting. So they had a heck of a turn. Really good. 3 battleships taken away. 2... Okay. Just wanted to see what that looked like. And we're just going to get pounded by the... Unfortunately, we're going to get pounded by the Germans. The big surprise to me was getting pounded by the Austro-Hungarians. Now, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2... Okay, we at least have a chance to defeat these. The reserve corps... So they are deploying forces over here. That is good news. It looks like we can take this mine as well, which is worth 3 points per point or whatever. I mean, 3 NPPs per strength point. And Klausenberg, I mean, I think that we can actually... Yeah, so... I mean, we can just start pushing down this line. It's completely open, and I think we will. No reaction so far to our influencing of things against Sweden. They must have their entire fleet out. We probably have to be a little bit more careful. If I had known that this is the way things would go, I surely would have deployed some of these forces a little bit differently. So the Austro-Hungarians will take some losses there. Yeah, but I think the thing to start off with is just because it's the thing which is most interesting to me is where are the British forces? Oh god, there they are. Okay, that was bad. Maybe. Maybe bad. We have 3 dreadnoughts here, so I think we can take out that dreadnought. We have this one. So I actually want this wounded one to come in first and weaken this guy. Oh my god! And we have a chance to attack. We can do 1 to 4. Okay, so this is interesting. Now it's really interesting. I don't know. This guy, he can come in and attack. We have light cruisers. I mean, what are these things for if not for this? So let's save the 3 dreadnoughts for now. Or do we want... I think we might want to actually just kill one of the battleships. Get him out of the way. 4-1, which is good. That's more what I was hoping. I'm going to leave this guy here for now, just for now. We'll get the light cruisers to try to plunk off. I think I'll get this light cruiser to try to plunk off that destroyer. Ouch, that was brutal. It's jet destroyer versus destroyer. Okay, good. Not Dreadnought. Oh my gosh, almost made a fatal mistake there. There we go. Oh, 2-2. Not ideal, but actually not too bad. Do we have any forces left? No, I guess not. So this is it. We do want somebody to start figuring out where this submarine is. What have I covered so far? Got him. Got him. We'll send this guy over here, since don't know if we can do much more. O2, kill him! Got him! Oh, that was beautiful. I think we want to just go for the kill. Yes! That was worth it. Okay, this light cruiser... Probably should just go for this one. Oh yeah. Well, can you actually get... Can you undo that? 2-1 is kind of brutal. I think I'll take it though. Just finish him off. Maybe we'll survive some damage. Yeah, 1. Not that bad. Who hasn't rolled in and done their attacks yet? This guy, this guy, this guy. So I think we'll use him. Okay, we avoided the damage. Now, this is what I was hoping for, so that this guy could get involved, kill him, and then make a sound retreat away. Great. Okay, so 1 destroyer down, 1 battleship down, and now we want to focus on these dreadnoughts. Now, the reason why, by the way, I didn't want to move this guy back, this guy has already attacked, yeah. I didn't want to move this dreadnought back, I didn't want to reveal what we wanted to do with him. So when I move him back, I don't want him to know that I'm stopping only 1 tile away. I want to give him the impression that this guy's just gone forever. So since his vision stops right here, he can't see that my dreadnought has only made it that far. Now let's see who has strikes left. Dreadnought does, Dreadnought, and light cruiser, and light cruiser. Okay, so the question is it possible... If we do this, I think we'll do this. I honestly think the 6-2 is worth it. It's quite worth it. To make it weak enough so my dreadnoughts can come in and finish them off. And they have... Oh, what am I doing? They have a battle cruiser somewhere that we really, really want to find. Who has movement points left? You do. Got him. Got him. Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him, got him. Okay, took a ton of damage. That's completely okay, because this thing will be very vulnerable to our attacks. In fact, I can probably even use... I even have this battle cruiser, which I can use in like an emergency. So you are 10, so you... Have you already attacked? You have not chosen what you... So I think what we'll do is probably attack this... we'll probably attack this 8. This guy's also going to have to flee eventually, but let's attack this 8. Suffer our horrible damage. Got 2. Took 7. I actually thought it was going to happen. I was like, we're probably going to get a worse die roll again. But that's okay. We'll pop this guy back. We'll use this dreadnought. 5-6. Got him. Void damage. Okay, it only took 2. That's not too bad. So that guy's down. Now we want to try to finish off this battlecruiser. 4-2 I will take. I will take that number in a heartbeat. Okay, so move this guy. I guess just move him back a little bit. Here's fine. Okay, so you've attacked. You have attacked. Just want to see who has not attacked. Obviously, my 2 dreadnoughts haven't attacked. This guy hasn't attacked. This guy hasn't attacked, which is pretty interesting. I have a fear, unfortunately, that we'll run into somebody like marching over there. Okay, we can recon here. I think it's actually worth it to recon here, unless we want. Yeah, okay, we probably should move him across the bay. Yeah, that's not going to reveal much. And we have nobody else available. There's nobody else who can explore. Except for this guy, never mind. The Dreadnought himself. I don't really want to use him to explore because I want him to kill this. Yeah, I think let's just see how he's going to do. 3-5. 4-2. Okay. I'm going to leave him here for a moment. It's so risky. Okay, that worked out. So we're pretty sure there's not. Okay, you've already attacked, but just made. Okay, I knew it. I knew there was somebody else. I'm glad we did this then. That's fine. I don't mind having a dreadnought with 8 strength there. It's possible we could lose it, but let's get this guy to go and dispatch this target. Well, shucks. 3-2 isn't what I wanted to see. It's expecting us. I don't even know why that's happening. Why is that so bad? That's unexpectedly bad. Because these are really good on the attack and not good. 6-4. So I have more strength. I have 6 attack. He has 2 strength and he has 4 defense. How is it that it's 3-2 in his favor? Which means we'll probably end up having this. Okay. Yeah, you. Let's do this. Yeah, again, it's a 3-2. So this guy just needs to get going, get gone. He's not going to be very helpful. That destroyer's probably lost. We can move this guy back and he can be obscured by the battleship. So move to that. We'll probably... okay. Alright. Well, let's just go ahead and finish off the battle cruiser. I think that's the most important thing. Okay, so we'll leave him here. This guy's going to go down this way. Okay, we'll do that. This battlecruiser is going to retreat. It's pretty far away. And we want to leave units around that can handle taking a blow. So I think we want this light cruiser. I don't understand how they're doing so well. I really don't. Is it a morale? It's a readiness thing, it appears, because their readiness is like mine's 60, 80, and theirs is 95. Well, not that one. So if only I had somebody who could attack. No, I did. This guy, this battlecruiser. Oh, their readiness is down to like nothing. That's why. So that's why we were going to take huge casualties. So we won't even bother trying to attack with this battleship. We'll just move him back to port. And anybody who can move, we want to start moving back. which is only one person. Hell of a fight here. Hell of a fight. Kind of want to see how we're doing in terms of points. Wow, 20 minutes just to do the naval battle. Just insane, though. This past battle was just insane. Detailed losses. How are we looking here? Well, I mean, when you put it that way, it does look pretty good. We've lost 3 pre-dreadnoughts. I was like, man, we're just getting slaughtered out here. But no, we've lost 3 pre-dreadnoughts, and they've lost 2 dreadnoughts, 1 pre-dreadnought, 1 battle cruiser, 1 armored cruiser, 2 destroyers, and 1 submarine. Okay, yeah, well, we're coming out ahead then. We're definitely coming out ahead. So let's be a little bit cautious with the remaining elements, which are a little bit damaged, like. Yeah, like this light cruiser, let's just get him out of the fight. It's going to be perfect for blockading. So I think we want this dreadnought to come here to defend. Defend these guys. This dreadnought, okay, so we probably got to do something like this. So that whoever comes over to attack this dreadnought actually encounters this light cruiser first. This armored cruiser is also going to help out in that regard. And get this guy back here. Okay, so that's the perimeter that we're establishing, and I think that that's fair enough. Huge battles, though. My goodness, huge battles. Okay, so probably now we got to cut away and start looking at the options and trying to figure out what in the world we can actually get done. So I will say things look rather good in Serbia. Looks like we're going to be able to hold in Serbia against all odds. In fact, we can do some pretty substantial attacks, of all things. That's remarkable. And we'll definitely use some points to fix our HQ up. But I'll investigate all the options off camera first. Unless we want to do this. The fact that we can possibly kill this battleship is pretty cool. Wasn't able to get that one. Let's be on the hunt again. There it is. I just wanted to find that guy. I don't think we have anybody who can really take him out, but we do have some people who can take out their battleship. Move this guy right here so he's invisible again, which is kind of fun. Okay. I would rather use... Oh, yeah, this guy. He can... Okay, so... Alright, I activated the right-click menu, but then I realized Recon and Bomb is already on. I think I just need to move one closer. There it is. Got him. Ha ha ha. And we'll just limp out of sight. And then just disable that. Just disable it again. Oh man, if we could get this dreadnought here, we will do so much damage to them. We saw that dreadnought somewhere up there, so we do need to be a little bit cautious. 7. I think this 10 is okay. I think this battle cruiser is honestly okay to use. So let's do that. Got him. Took 1, which is okay. I'm okay with 1. And I want to get these light cruisers just to waste this guy's supply so he's not effective. Okay, that's fine. Light cruiser to waste supply. So, okay, he's down to 5 supply, which is good. Less supply he has, the better. And well, you know what? We probably can just go in and attack. Oh yeah. Well, that went horrible. Man, my luck is not. It's not that great. There we go. Finally making it up. There it is. Okay, so let's move back over here. Those are both friendly submarines. We won't incur penalties. I think I'm going to go ahead and just attack this battleship. Not like that. Because I don't mind staying there. It'll be bait for their dreadnought. Got him. Did take 2. That's okay. Now we'll just bump this submarine up a little bit. So that if he comes out, he'll run into my submarine. And that will preserve my dreadnought. Great. Okay, so I think everything is in great shape here. I guess it's worth attacking this submarine one more time, just to run him out of supply completely. And what is this guy going to be doing anyway? So he dove from attack, which I don't think really matters, except for his supply is actually at 5 still, so maybe it does. Okay, well, that's fine. We have this battleship who can also attack, I suppose. I guess it's worth it. Like, we're wasting our supply, but I don't think it matters. Okay, his supply is down to 4. I'm fine with that. Okay, good. So let's move on to... What do we need to move on to next? Gummanen they did give us up Gummanen for free, though. That is... I don't think that was the right move. I don't think it was. But they probably realized that this is kind of desperate times. Alright, well this will be pretty interesting, but I'm actually going to go with something here. I'm going to move this unit forward here, so I can scout that unit, and then still cut this cavalry off. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So it has 1 action point left. I think I will... So I need to entrench against either this or this. I don't know who's more important to entrench against. Probably against the cavalry itself, or they won't even be able to attack, actually. So let's do this. Let's entrench like this. Let's move. I think I probably want to attack this unit. Oh, you can't move? Oh, you already moved. Oh, God. I made a mistake. That's fine. So we'll weaken this unit first. So it was at 118 or something before. It's better than that. Worse than that now. So 100% exactly. Down to 95. From 95 down to 89. Yeah, this naval bombardment's not bad. Certainly not bad. So we'll do one more. Why not? 89 down to 82. Hey! That's something. So what does that mean? Are we... we're 1 to 2, so that's good. Let's do the attack. Alright, perfect. So then I can even move forward, which is perfect, to support the cavalry. So I just want to cut this cavalry off for good. And that's fine. I'm fine with doing that. Just like that, because this is a pretty weak unit. Let's see, can we even do damage? I think it's even worth for us attacking here. Yeah, I think it is. I'm fine taking the 2 points in damage just because we're doing more damage to them, which means they're going to be less effective next turn. We know what's going to happen next turn. They're going to try to, you know, he's going to try to break back out. It's clear. It's what, I mean, why wouldn't they do that, right? So now the question is, if he goes down to 0, so no supply, he'll be down to actually, I think, literally 0 supply if they don't break him out next turn. Or even if they do break him out, will he be at 0? I don't know. We can probably operate 1 unit here, we'll operate 1 unit here to put pressure on the whole Memel side of things. We also can move in here. I know that we want to, I just didn't really know how aggressively I would want to move in. If I do this, that would also work. I don't want to get next to them directly because they do just eat you for lunch. It's kind of crazy how effective the Germans are. Probably still better off for a detachment to do it. Yeah, okay, let's move this guy in here. And these guys will both start digging in. We'll move this one in here. He's not going to entrench this turn, but I do want to move this HQ forward, but if I move him right here, they can move into the swamp here and then attack me. If they do that, that will be 3 movement, 1 for attack. He'll actually be stuck there. Okay, I am willing to dangle this von Rennenkampf rating of 3 horrible HQ as bait in the matter. Dangle it as bait. So just move forward like that. We'll start our entrenchment line as well. So you should be rotating like that. You should only defend. I'm actually only going to defend on 2 sides, because I don't want them to use the entrenchments against me, and you cannot entrench, but you know, at some point you will. the Russians were losing a lot of forces, right? And it's going to be like that for a while, I have a feeling. They've performed so poorly so far. Nonetheless, remember that we do get these back a little bit cheaper. 225, 135 for this, which is still slightly more than just reinforcing them as a pure cost, but they arrive faster, and basically we just throw them right back into the meat grinder. No, not up there. Oh, he could actually go right here, though. Okay, I would rather have my detachments defending against this cavalry, because he'll be very easy to kill next turn. I'd rather have detachments going here, and then the big infantry going here so that they're better able to deploy where I need. So I think we'll just go ahead and smash that guy down right there. Smash him down. Why did I say that? I don't know. Don't ask. Let's forget this ever happened. Pretty brutal. I have a feeling that we're in for a world of hurt at Johannesburg, but I want the city. So somewhere back here, we know that they've done the Hindenburg. So Hindenburg, the HQ, is back here. He's beefing up all these guys and making them so difficult to defeat. I think my best bet is to leave this unit as the recovery unit. When this guy gets smashed, we rotate him back. And we just sit here and we just absorb blow after blow after blow until finally, hopefully we pray, we outlast the German assault. I think that it's... So, I think it's possible. This is this is Tannenberg. We have to be very careful. There's some historical evidence which shows that this is not a great place for the Russians to be attacking this early in the war, but way too many HQs, by the way, because we've gotten them from the mobilization, Russian continued mobilization. All right, God, I don't really know what I want to do, but down here we have some kind of interesting choices. I can either beeline it through here, which is terrible because I will be out of supply. Okay, let's do this. Let's try to take Stanislav this turn. No, I need this. Okay, 1-3, 1-3, 2-3. Damn it. It might be worth it, and then just to get this cavalry out of here. This guy should be, bumped off active duty for a moment. Got it. Okay, this guy can only make it here. That's okay, though. So I think we'll just have this guy go in. He'll probably be killed next turn. Wait, he can leave. So we could just enter Stanislav and then retreat, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? Not to me, at least. These guys are going to be murderous, though. Ugh, brutal. 2-1. Should we start going for Lemberg? So I want this HQ to go here. I'm just going to park them there immediately. So the question I kind of was debating, or the idea I was toying with, is actually launching this cavalry back down here. So this should be an 8 next turn. It is 7-6-5. So we can get him here. He can actually go here and have a 1. He can go here and have a 4. I want to take Klausenberg. I can't do it this turn, but I'm very greedy, and I want to force a reaction. I really, really, really want Agrippa stretched as thin as possible. That's the way we're going to win. We obviously can't win in an entrenched warfare. Our Russian troops are just garbage. I'm sorry, KGB, if you're listening, but World War I, your troops are just nothing less than pure garbage. Since we didn't use this okay, so I was even like, hey, gotta do this? Well, not really. It's not really a great idea. Let's just look at supply. Look at the supply. 3. I am going to risk a 3. Let's go ahead. Let's move him here first. Okay. Well, good thing I didn't do that. Yeah, I think we'll still explore this way. Just one pip at a time. Just so we see what we're up against. And I can always move him back. What's that supply at? 5. Okay, so he's at 4 now. Let's just move him back. So that we got our scouting in. I might even heal that unit, but I think we'll move here and then we'll entrench. No, like this. Oh, yeah, probably it would have been better to do the other one, but that's fine. This guy cannot entrench. This is the unit which can move in if we don't want to attack Lemberg. Now, I'm okay to get beaten up in the south down here if we have a chance to take Lemberg. But they are starting to occupy the lines all over the place. So I think the only intelligent move for this unit is to move to Brest-Litovsk, so it's better reactionary position. Okay, let's do this. If this goes well. It did. It gives me some courage that we can actually do this. 2. Oh, these are 2 very good attacks. Let's swap this guy. Got him. Alright, that was fantastic. This guy hasn't even moved. Let's see what we got here. Are you kidding me? Can I do it? Oh my gosh. Distressed Tortuga noises. I gotta think about it. We can get there, but we'll, like, surely end up losing our cavalry. Don't think it's worth it. I could have also, that was stupid, I should have bombed that unit first, but that's fine. Might even be worth bombing this unit, so that we get a little bit of recon what's down here. I don't think there's much down here. I think that we could actually pull through to Tarnow if we wanted to. I think. Supply look like. So 9, 8, so this is 7, 6. So 10, 9, 7, 10, 8, 6. Got it. So we could go here. Yeah, we actually, this is where we need our cavalry. So let's move him back, or our recon. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because if there's nobody in Tarnow, that would be a good move to just put pressure. We know there's a lot of German forces over here, but or were those the ones that moved down here? Once they took Kutnow and Lotz, did they just move south? Is this area weak again? So many questions. Can you see all the amazing number of questions that we have? Many, 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 many questions. So is it worth taking Lemberg this turn? We're only going to get 3 attacks in, so I don't think so. Honestly, I think it would be better to weaken the flank. Like attack, move, I mean, it's move in and attack. Something like that. So we can just put a lot of pressure on this unit. The reason for that is I don't want them to... I don't really care about Lemberg. I mean, that's not true at all. I care hugely about Lemberg, but... Like, what do I mean? Like, I kind of like attacking the flank of Lemberg. If we can get 3 sides... I really just need 3 sides on this guy. That would be a bad thing to move in with very low morale. I don't know. Okay, so let me just think about it and come back. Okay, I made a little bit of a decision. This is kind of brutal, but I'm going to dangle this guy as bait. If you're wondering why, what do I mean by that? If they attack, they can't reinforce. They may lose a little bit of morale or whatever. So I'm going to put this guy here. Also, it's nice that he'll be a little bit closer. So, you know, there's just that, and move this guy by force marching him all the way forward. And keep his force march going, so I probably won't operate him in the end. I think he'll be able to get up here around the time that I need him. Yeah, and then, you know what, we'll come back to here. I need to think about this more, but let's go over to the Western Front, where I also need to do a little bit of thinking. But So I think I think it's time for us to establish our line. We already pretty much have, but we don't need 3 sides here. It's just kind of silly. Let's just do this. 2 sides, because we can't be attacked from over there, I don't think. Yeah, that's water. So this is good. Our entrenchments are secure. I think we're doing pretty well over here. Yeah, we'll move this a little bit closer. And I think we will get our aircraft over on this side. I don't know. It might actually be better. Can they do recon bombers? I wonder what their... Let's just take a look. Do they have any naval strike? They do. Naval. Okay, you know what? I take it back. I'm going to move this guy to Norwich. And next turn, if they still have units around, we'll try to use our recon bombers there. I can move this unit forward. Probably the best next best thing to do. So we do want them nice and close to our... Even though the rating is just... you know what? This guy's just... It doesn't matter. So we'll just put him into Boulogne directly. And we want some... We do want some French HQs. So we'll move this guy up here, I think. Oh, let me undo that. I first want to make sure that we are attaching... No, not attach that guy. So we want to detach this unit and attach that one. Detach this one, attach that one, because we're going to move that way. So can't attach. So probably detach this guy as well. Attach. So to just move here for now. That's a 5. This guy's a 6. 7. Okay, good. Put this guy on that. Alright. Let me pause. Okay, let's move this unit down here. Let's move in, because I think that we're a little vulnerable to an attack here. So, just going to try to hold and have this infantry to replace. This is not a very good HQ, only a rating of 4. But we're up against maybe a rating of 5 on the other side. So it's not too bad. This is the weakest point in our line, by the way, the entire weakest thing. And I think that this unit was actually mobilized here, because I don't remember a unit being that far forward. It would be nice if we had been in position to actually attack, because we could have broken their line right here. But I think instead I'm going to move this guy over here and then entrench as well. Entrench as well. Or maybe even just move him back down here. Move this guy up and have him entrench. He has better morale. It would be on a river too, so I think let's do this. Let's see, 110, 80. What makes you better? You have a supply of 11 for crying out loud. So I'm going to do this. Let's move him here. Entrench. We don't need to defend Verdun for crying out loud. We can move this guy here. He can just entrench there as usual. So you may think this is a little unusual that I moved this guy out, but he was just going to get smashed, I'm pretty sure. So let's just defend along this line. We can think about breaking back and forth. Essentially what we want to do is if they choose not to move forward on the next turn, we will move forward to meet them. Because in order to take pressure off of the Russians, we will have to start inflicting casualties here, so that the Germans just can't run willy-nilly. Now, we're already in great shape. France has already done its part. As in, it didn't do anything, but... And here's the... Yeah, I mean, France is already in good shape. She's going to have a research advantage. We'll try to give as many points. So probably what I should do now is... This guy's not on raid mode. I think I will. Okay, so let's go to war map and do convoys. And France, you're actually going to start giving points to Serbia. So let's just go ahead and do that. Because now we've kind of broken the path. We've broken like their... Have we? Oh god. Oh god, they actually did damage to us too. So, about that war map. A little bit unlucky for this submarine, but this does give me some promising... Maybe promising. Let's do this. This. Targets for next turn. Put this battleship a little bit closer. I guess if I put him here, he's only 1 hex away. Yeah, let's do that. So now he can sneak out into the open. I actually think I'll do this instead. I'm gonna leave this battleship. He's gonna absorb damage. They're better on defense. If I'm not mistaken, they're better on defense. 4-5, yeah. So we'll try to have him absorb any of the blow from this stuff. But I think we still have to risk losing some French points to reinforce the Serbians, which I haven't even gotten to yet. But let's just make sure that we have, well, we have everyone we need nicely. So let's go ahead and heal you so that you provide even more support next turn. We have, this guy needs 11, and we're at 67 total. So that is exactly what we're missing from these two. I mean, sometimes you just gotta believe it when the odds favor you like that. Yeah, and I actually want to move this unit forward because we do have a new unit which can deploy, the Montenegrins. And we'll put him on this road. So now what's going to happen is I'm slowly going to leap. I'm obviously cannot do anything this turn, but I'm slowly going to leapfrog around. If I can surround this guy, we may have a chance of... If we can just push these Austro-Hungarian naval units out of the way. Oh man, it's 50 minutes already. I can't believe it. So, I mean, you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to try to surround him, force units to come back down to the south. I mean, we'll see. This is the only unit I need to heal, so we should be doing okay. I'm going to undo that war map thing. Alright, well, I took it down to just 5%, which is 14 points. We'll see what that actually means next turn. Let's heal this unit, and I don't think we need to heal the cavalry units, honestly. I mean, I think it's unnecessary. Rating 7, rating 6. This guy's rating... I think I want my rating 7 up more. So you are on this mode, but you are not... So I guess you can't start. Okay, next turn you'll be able to grab people, I guess. Now, who have you... Yeah, we need you to start grabbing this guy, this guy. Ooh, you can't. 2, 3. Okay, grab this. Wait, who the heck? No. Oh, that guy already moved. Well, that was just a mistake. Attach. So now you should attach. There, that's good. That's what I wanted. Perfect. So that unit belongs to him. Perfect. All right, we have some units that aren't being properly allocated, but they're all behind the front lines, so they don't matter. And these guys are done. In fact, if we can get this guy back, I don't think I can. I'd have to drop. Yeah, he has frontline folks. We can't do anything. Okay, good. So that's probably this front. That's probably Serbia done. I don't think there's any attacking we want to do just yet. Not the worst odds, by the way. 2 to 3 even. But I don't want to weaken myself. I'll wait for this 10 to be recovered, and then we'll start trying to attack the Austro-Hungarians. That would be pretty amazing. I'm hoping that the advances have started to swing Romania in our favor. So the only thing I think we have left, I'll look around for any other touch-ups, is to finish the east. Okay, well, let's try to get this finished pretty quickly. I'm going to push this unit all the way over here. I think it's necessary to start ramping up my impending attack on the south, on the Austro-Hungarians. To further that, I'm going to send one of these units over here to defend this Shavli. Then, how many points do we have left? 270, so we're looking okay. One of the units, the mountain unit, is going to go... Look, I can't help it. I got to send them towards the mountains. So where are the mountains? I don't know. I guess not really. It's not really easy to get him to where I wanted him to go. If we can put this HQ into one of these 5s, by the way, that's going to be a supply of 8. I'm sure that they're doing pretty well for supply down there, but God, where do I put this guy? Should I do the attacks here, or should I just spread out? They have a good line going. They have a good defensive line. And I don't have a lot of information on what they're doing exactly. I think what I'm going to do is move one like this, just so I get some information. And I'm going to move my new unit into Lublin. Okay, good. So now I can choose whether or not I want to move in. I think this is still not a bad idea. So we have too many HQs here, right? The 5 I'm going to deploy north so that we can have a little bit better defense against the Germans. They're obviously we're not doing all that great so far. I don't want to... I guess I can move this unit here and then transport the other one in by train here. Because this is the point where I think we are weakest. So what if I do this? 2-2. So I can't swap, but he could move forward. Let's look at supply. 7? Is that what it's going to be next turn? 7. I think I'm going to take my chances on a 7. Just to have more information. I won't attack or defend or do anything. I mean, I just want my other guy to operate. I'm going to do all my operations right here. Yeah. Okay, good. So we're at least in position next turn to march towards Tarnow. He'll have to be on his toes to defend it. I know that it's a little bit weird how exposed we are here, but I don't think he's going to be making a move to attack. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of little interesting... I could move down here, I could move over... I don't think that we're... What are you defending anything? You're not even defending a city, so you don't need to be there. Like, what? Okay, so 10... Does that matter at all? I don't think that matters. The 10 is from here, and Novgorod is a 10 by itself? No. How are you getting... Oh, 8, 7, 6. Perfect. Ah, I mean, it's actually an 8, 7. 8, 7, 6. Okay, 8, 7. So we can move this guy here and he'll be in just as good of shape. I think we do want to fan out along the line. So let's do this. Move this guy in and just set up our entrenchments. Pretend like, oh, we're just gonna entrench here. Of course, we know that we're hoping to attack, but for now, let's set up the entrenchments. Same with him. Same with everyone, really. Trench. And this guy cannot entrench. Okay, that's fine. So we're in pretty good shape. I think we're doing okay. And I think that's the end of this turn, except for we have a little bit of research to do. Well, there might be a few more moves here and there that I can do. Like this cavalry hasn't even moved yet. I'll have to think about that. But first, let's do research. Well, before research, we have production. And production's going to be... it's gonna be a lot of the Russians. The Russians need to re-equip their cores. Cores is the main thing. I will buy these all the time. We only have 91 available. I don't think I'll buy this attachment. I'd actually rather not. So let's go to research. Is there anything you can do with 90? Probably I want to save it because if we're gonna lose more cores, we're just gonna save it up and keep buying those cores back. Because we need to operate, we need to buy cores, then operate, buy cores, and operate, blah, blah, blah. Repeating cycle ad infinitum. Or at least ad nauseum. 230 here, so we can bump up industrial technology, which I think is the prime for us. With the 130 remaining, I think that our best bet is to go with this again. Okay, and same thing with France. Now France has a lot of points, so this is quite nice. Get 2 into that, we have 120 points remaining. What's the next thing for us? Probably trench warfare with the French, and we can get 2 pips into that, so that's also good. And that's good, so then, is there anybody else we want to heal? We have 21 points remaining, so we can only get 1 healing done, but that's, I'm okay with that. I guess we get this one. These guys can move as well. So where do we want you? Put you up here. And you will reinforce here, I guess. We're getting a little bit thick. Maybe, actually, I'm going to move this guy so he might even be needed to reinforce down here. Same thing with this guy. Just in case we need some extras over there. Okay, good. So we're in good shape. And I think that with 59 minutes, that's a good point to good place to call this into a close. I cannot believe we're doing... there may be other stuff. Let me just look around. Yeah, so we have this cavalry. I'm going to just move him back, and then we'll use him for scouting on the subsequent turns. Boy, we're going to be in such deep trouble trying to get the Russians supplied. I guess I will just resupply this cavalry. It's not the ideal. Anybody else we need to resupply? No, not really. I'll move these ships, and I think we'll just call this one to a close here. So, actually, I'll bring you back for the end of the turn, which I sometimes forget. Well, at 59 minutes, I'm just going to call this one to a close. I'll just have to inform you of what happens after I figure out what else to do. Until then, until the next video, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you back. And until then, viva France, viva l'Entente. I'll do better next time.